What is up, everyone? Circon here bringing you guys day 5 of the advent calendar of 2019. Let's take a look, shall we? And it is the Canon Jagdpanzer 105. It's not the small gun, it's the big gun Canon Jagdpanzer. Alright, so what is this going to set us back? There's money, let's get to it. 52 bucks for the whole bundle. 5,000 gold, 30 days of premium account, and all the equipment, plus the Black Panther style, which looks a little like this. I don't think I actually have the style, but yeah. So it's the same across all different like winter, summer, desert maps. You also get 40 missions. You get 100% crew that you don't need. So yeah, that's the bundle. The bundle is seemingly always the same. So 5,000 gold and 30 days premium account. Again, you're probably better off just buying the in-game deal, right? Which is a 10,650 gold, which is actually quite expensive. It runs you down to about 38 euros of in-game gold, where you get the tank, you get the crew, and you get 25 missions of times 5 XP for each victory. Alright, so Canon Jagdpanzer. If you haven't never heard of it, it's probably recent. So, back in the day, alright, there was a tank called the Canon Jagdpanzer, and it didn't have the 105. It had a 90 mil. Now this tank, I think, got buffed like once or twice as well. This is one of the worst premium TDs they ever released, especially back in the day, because I'm pretty damn sure it got buffed at some point. I think it got buffed at around the same point that they introduced the 105, and I'm pretty sure that when they introduced the 105, you could change your Canon Jagdpanzer into the 105, or we got it for free alongside of the Canon Jagdpanzer. I think that's actually the case. We got this bad boy for free if you already had the original. So we kept the original and got the 105. I think that's the way it went. So now, both tanks are still in the game, but the 105 is on offer right now for a significant amount of money, I'd say. And so how good is it? I don't think it's that good, but it's not all bad, okay? I think the gun handling is extremely good, right? We have a really short aim time, really good dispersion, 0.31. Really good gun handling stats. It has almost 1500 shell velocity, which is almost near instant at most ranges you'll be shooting at. With 268 pen on APCR and 330 on the heat. That's actually insane. It has a really good top speed, really good maneuverability, 20 power to weight, really good tank traverse, 8 degrees of gun depression, which is fine because you're also a really low tank. Absolutely no armor and no turret, of course. Mediocre health and only 360 free range. And this is what really kills it for me personally. This is really annoying. The gun constraints can be annoying as well, as you can see to the left or right. It's decent, and of course there's really really good tank traverse and pretty decent aim time, so it's okay. The problem with it, there's two big problems with this tank. One, the fuel range. 360 base means you need a pretty sizable crew, because your commander is also the radio guy. Your commander needs to be sick. It needs to be really good. We've talked about this a couple times before in previous offers, but you're gonna need Burst Arms, you're gonna need recon, you're gonna need situational awareness, you're gonna need optics, you're gonna need vents, and then you can get the 455 free range. If you take away the food, you're below 445, and that's not what you want. Now you could argue, but Circon, why don't you just take, why don't you just take the equipment I never take, the binos? Because 25% if you increase. And yeah, you could, but you'd be negating yourself of some really good, like, scout runs, half scout runs, basically. You can go 70 kilometers an hour, guys, with pretty good power to weight and maneuverability. That all goes to waste when you drop the binos, when you drop the coded optics for binos and, all of that. And another thing is, because you don't have a turret, every time you do the slightest move, like, you already lose your bino again. And then you lose it again. And you lose it again. So I'm not a big fan of putting binos on it. And you need a really good crew to make it work otherwise. So a lot of you might have to use binos, or maybe both in some awkward way, right? And having to run food is a minus 10 to 20k profit every single game. And you almost kind of have to. Now, like, you don't have to, but you're hamstringing yourself quite a bit by not getting full view range. Especially at tier 8, where you're going to be meeting tier 9s and 10s all the time. And they will have full view range or more. To the point where your own camo starts suffering, because the more view range they have, the more your camo sucks. So yeah, and it's funny because the gun and everything is actually pretty damn good. Now you might be saying, and you know, this is the second point, right? There's two things that's bad about it. The other part, it doesn't have a turret. You know what has a turret? The Rheinmetall Scorpion, tier 8 German premium tank destroyer, where you have a radio man separate from the commander, and the commander is also a loader, which means you still need a pretty decent commander, but not at least for the view range, which also only has 360. So, but for some reason, this thing has almost 400 better DPM. That's a lot. Now, you do get AP, which is not as fast, only 920, right? But you get a 490 alpha. And it gets APCR for 311 pen, which is 1150, which is pretty fast again. Nowhere near as fast as how fast this shelf velocity is, though. But, again, you have a turret. That makes playing the game so much better. And especially if you go compare these two, right? You have the Canonier Panzer, we have the Scorpion. And the only real big upgrade here is the Alpha 490, right? So you do a little bit more module damage. And it's a higher caliber, so you're going to overmatch more, which also makes sniping a little bit easier. It actually has better dispersion for some reason. And after firing is a lot better for the gun handling. So also weird, because this thing shoots faster. Like, I think the reload of this is a little bit faster. Maybe not even that much. Yeah, only, like, if you can see, the reload is almost the same. It's insane. And as you go down, like, the mobility, yeah, Scorpion's only 60. And it's a lot of red here. Deep red even for terrain distances. So yeah, the Scorpion is a lot slower, right? But here's the thing. Like, even with the sea of red that it's in, right? There's a 20% fire compared to 12. The turret is big. I can't understate this enough. It makes your life so much easier in playing the game. And the higher caliber is also a really big deal. So all in all, if you already have a Scorpion, I don't think I can ever recommend the Canonier Panzer. And just in general, I would still prefer the Scorpion, and I think most people would enjoy the Scorpion more still. But it's actually funny, because looking at the stats of the Canonier Panzer 105, it's actually not that bad, right? If we didn't have the Scorpion, yeah, it might be a recommend, you know? Like, what else is there for TDs for Germany? What else do we have? There's still a Yak Tiger H we've never seen. There's the Yak Tiger 88. And that's it, right? And then, of course, the E25. And then Dick and Max. So, like, yeah. It's funny how not that bad the 105 actually is. But I still have a really hard time recommending it over Scorpion, I'm not gonna lie. And I think the pricing is actually extremely similar between the two as well. It's not like the Canonier Panzer is only like 25 euros and the Scorpion is like next to 40. In which case you could argue that more bang for your buck, maybe. But yeah, that's it for today, boys. It's the Canonier Panzer. 105 is the advent calendar for today. Are you gonna get it? Are you not gonna get it? What are your thoughts on it? What do you think, Scorpion versus 105? I think they are actually similar price. Like I said, the Scorpion might be a little bit more expensive, but not by a crazy amount. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, also, I'm really curious. What do you guys think is gonna be like the new tank on the last day? I think, and this is just me rambling on. I think they're gonna do the double barrel as the last day, but I'm probably gonna ask this question almost every video now, because I'm curious. What do you guys think is gonna be the last thing? Anyway, thank you for tuning in as always. I'll see you guys in the next video. Day 6 tomorrow. I'm gonna be making these daily videos almost the entire way. I'm gonna miss a couple of days because of Christmas, I believe. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace out, boys.